The case of the missing school funds last year. A small town faced a big mystery when money collected for a school trip suddenly disappeared. The school principal decided to go to court to solve the problem. The person accused of taking the money was Mr. James, the school treasurer. The police soon charged him with a crime, saying he stole $2,000. Mr. James had to appear in court, where his trial began in a busy courtroom. In a court of law, the court hears a case to decide what really happened. Mr. James, now called the defendant, had to stand trial. The prosecution, a team of lawyers led by a tough prosecutor, worked to prove a case against him. They said Mr. James was guilty of theft. Meanwhile, the defense, his own lawyers, argued that he was innocent and should be acquitted of the charges. At first, the police suspected Mr. James of hiding the money because he was the last person seen with the cash box. They found circumstantial evidence, like his fingerprints on the box, but no hard evidence to show he took the money. A witness, the school janitor, was called to give evidence against Mr. James. He said he saw Mr. James near the cash box late at night, which made the case more complicated. The judge listened carefully as both sides presented their arguments. Mr. James chose to plead not guilty, saying he didn't take anything. The jury, a group of 12 people from the town, had to decide the truth. After 2 days, they gave a verdict of not guilty. The jury's verdict surprised many people, but the judge agreed there wasn't enough proof to convict him of theft. Mr. James was found not guilty and left the court a free man. But the story didn't end there. The school still needed answers, so the town held an inquest, an investigation to figure out what happened to the money. The inquest into the disappearance showed that the cash box had been misplaced, not stolen. No one had to serve a sentence or receive a sentence, and the mystery was solved without anyone being punished. In another town nearby, a different court case had a very different ending. A man was found guilty of robbing a store. The prosecution used security camera footage as hard evidence to prove a case. He decided to plead guilty, hoping for a lighter punishment. The judge passed a sentence, giving him a stiff sentence of 5 years in prison, not a light sentence or a suspended sentence. Some people even argued he deserved a life sentence or capital punishment because he had hurt someone during the robbery. Back in our first town, Mr. James was relieved to be not guilty of a crime. His lawyer, an expert called an attorney, had worked hard to defend him. In some countries, like the UK, a barrister might have argued his case in a higher court. Either way, the defendant was free, and the school learned to keep better track of its money.